Finally, better autofocus for the Nikon Z50 and Z5 cameras with firmware updates 2.4 and 1.4. Because Nikon promises this will bring improved eye detection performance for auto area AF, improved refresh rates for the focus points displayed in live view, and also IAF in video. So now let's find out if the autofocus really got better in real life. Hi, my name is Miklos Mayer and I've been using a Nikon Z50 for more than 3 years now. Overall, the eye autofocus was generally good. Most of the times the focus was spot on, it found the people's eyes well, and even found cats or dogs' eyes too. But it had one huge problem. The autofocus was not reliable. For example, here this was a very well lit scene, the camera focused on the model's face, but then for no reason one photo turns out like this, clearly out of focus. Why? Why? If the camera could focus on these photos, why couldn't it focus on this one? So has this new firmware update solved the issue? Let's find out. I will get into that part later, but first let's see what this firmware actually did right. First, now there is IAF in video mode. That's great news for anybody shooting video, and we all love that, so thumbs up for Nikon for this new fix. Second, the camera recognizes the eyes from a much further distance than before. But to be honest, I don't really care about this, because from such a big distance, even when using a wide aperture lens, the face and the eyes would equally be in focus. So even if the camera used just face recognition autofocus, it would be just fine. The face and the eye will be in the same field of focus. And now to the part that I really don't want to add, but I have to. But before that, make sure to hit the thumbs up under the video, and also if you like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So even with this new firmware update, the autofocus still does not feel reliable. Even though the camera gets the focus right most of the times, there are still out of focus shots. Here, this was not a well-lit scene, lighting was poor and the background was much brighter. But the yellow boxes are on the eye, but some shots, again, are clearly out of focus. Of course, now you can say that this is because of the poor lighting. Well, then let's have a look at this one. This was a very well-lit scene in a studio with a powerful lamp, and most of the shots were fine, but the ones where the eyes could not be seen, the camera did almost a worse job than before. Here the camera took 4 out-of-focus shots before it finally focused well on the subject. Or with these ones, where the eyes are clearly not visible, but the subjects are clearly visible, the first 2 photos were out of focus. Then afterwards, it found them perfectly and they were in focus. But this can be so frustrating when doing client work, because you pay for the studio, you pay for the model, everything is going fast, you don't have time to check each and every shot for focus. From this, you might have the impression that the autofocus is terrible, but this is not true. Out of 800 plus studio photos, there were only 13 that I had to reject because of bad focus. Also, when shooting in a brightly lit room with clearly visible eyes, the Nikon Z50 had 100% focus accuracy, meaning every shot was tack sharp on the eyes. This was quite surprising for me. So there is definitely improvement, which makes the Nikon Z50 and Z5 even better cameras, and I still recommend these cameras for everyone. So what do you think about this new firmware update? Have you upgraded yet? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you would like to see what I like and what I not so much like about my Nikon Z50, then have a look at this video. Or if you'd like to know the best tricks for Nikon Z cameras, then check out this video. See you soon and all the best from Hungary.